Tae Hieng Ew, I think is the name of the restaurant. What language would that be?
Human language.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Songkhla province. We are in the south of Thailand, actually the opposite end of the country where I live. The temperature is about the same, but down here, it's right on the seaside, so it's very humid. There are a ton of influences down here. You might really not see it coming. You might not expect how much Chinese food there is to be had in the south of Thailand. And the old town of Songkhla is a really special place. There's a lot of street art like this. And it's not street art in terms of modern art. It's like almost 100 years old. It's one of the coolest old towns, the most walkable old towns in all of Thailand. For me, I would pick Phra province and then Songkhla. These are the two that I appreciate the most, and I've had the most cool memories walking around. So besides all the walking, and besides the nice seaside fun you can have if you come here for vacation, there's also going to be a lot of restaurants you got to check out. So we are going to one that is more along the lines of Thai Chinese food, but that would be probably the most common combination, you could say, of recipes down here. So I'm staying in front of the shop where we are going to have lunch today. It's called Tae Hieng Ew, which it's not Thai language, but it's also not exactly Chinese language. Different diaspora groups, like this group from China, who have made a home here for, I think it's about 150 or 160 years. So this family, they've been selling out of their house right here, this beautiful shop house behind me, for more than 80 years. So I love seeing how many families have come here for lunch. They have a cool schedule, by the way. It's open from like 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. and then they close and then they reopen again at like 4 or 5 p.m. You want to come for a late breakfast or a late lunch, but don't come for an early dinner. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're lucky. Our friend has put in the order already. So Lee is here, she's sitting down. We're just getting waters and we're gonna start our lunch. Yeah. We have a big space here today. Oh my goodness. So in the south of Thailand, gang som is made a little bit differently. In the middle, these could be coconut hearts. They could also be green mango. I've had it with taro, I think, at some time, or some kind of different tubers. Dude, the smell is just incredible. It's so sour. Wow, that is such a dish. Gang som. Over the names. Gung, Katiem, Tom Yum, right there. Pet Palo, this one Yum Muang. Po Hapik, Mala Pat Kai. In the middle, looks like a gang pa. Pak Bung, Ton Katiem, Patกับต้นหอม ก็สุดท้ายก็แกงส้ม That one is the sour curry right there. So we're lucky at this restaurant. Our friends called ahead and made reservations, told us that they were coming, because actually now they're closed. So correction on the times, 11 to 2 p.m. and then they close for 3 hours and then open again for dinner at 5 p.m. So if you come for a late lunch, you might not be able to make it. Yes. Okay, the final dish has arrived. It's time to get started with lunch. Wow. Okay, so we're all sharing all these delicious looking dishes. So I'm just gonna start with the one in front of me. This is a unique order, Chinese style. This is the ton katiem, so the stem of garlic. Just the entire dish is just the garlic greens. You can see the consistency of the water, how gummy it is. Look at that. Wow. It's like a vegetable milk. We each got these little serving dishes of Thai chilies. Looks very bright and fiery. I'm gonna take some of those. I guess it smells like green onions, but not exactly. Like much of the food that I remember from Guangdong in China. It's just a clean, green, fresh vegetable just in the frying pan for an exact, precise amount of time. The chef knows exactly each of his vegetables. That's delicious. It doesn't taste like garlic. It's like a leek. Those chilies are really bright. Well, a little bit salty as well. Okay, next dish. Okay, so even though some of the dishes look so complicated, actually this is a famous dish from this restaurant. Yam muong. It's a green mango, young mango, shrimp, and then you have roasted coconut in there as well. Chilies, red onions. It's just so aromatic with that roasted coconut. Wow. There's like a little bitterness, almost like the skin of a fruit that goes with the mango, but it really tastes nice. Then you really get into the mango and it's sour. The texture of that dish is incredible. I love it as much as the flavors of the dish. They're all bright, fiery as well. It's got some of those same sour chilies. The sweetness, the tontang, the sugar plum, they make a syrup from that sugar. It's like a really rich sweetness. Wow. Over here, you can tell by the skin and the pretty thin amount of rich meat. This is duck. So this is bet in Thai, bet palo is the recipe. Nicely thick looking sauce, like a gravy, that like brownish cinnamon color. You can see the duck skin, and duck meat is just so rich. So it's a smaller bite, but man, you know there's so much flavor in that. Star anise, the Chinese chestnut. I don't actually know how long the duck cooks in that sauce. Maybe it's a separate sauce made in a frying pan, poured over, but goes together so well. You can't get so many of the roasted flavors of the duck, so I wonder if it's steamed. But it's really firm meat. Duck is really special. And Chinese Thai food really focuses on a lot of duck recipes. That's really nice. Next dish right here. Gung in Thai is shrimp. Kratiem is garlic. Gung kratiem. So it is a very simple dish. It's again about the freshness of the seafood and then the time spent in the frying pan. It will just caramelize the sauces that the chef uses. You gotta get a close up on this. This is a highlight of Southern Thai food for sure. Fried with a ton of seaweed cow, soy sauce. Sweet soy sauce, but in the pan it caramelizes. So it's like sweet and salty. So much garlic, really your breath just like ignites with garlic. Shrimp is very sweet. It's a complete package. So the next dish, probably the one I was looking forward to the most, because I was sitting here when it came out and I just smelled the gang som. The smell is so powerful and so sour. So there's a ton of chilies, ton of turmeric. Obviously, you see that orange color. And then the vegetable here can be a fruit or a vegetable, actually. It's usually green mango, but like hunks of it like that. Yeah, I think it's mango. Let's try. So sour and so spicy. You can feel the fiery side of the Southern Thai food, not the Thai Chinese, but the Southern Thai food is coming through with a dish like that. The fish is usually tilapia or snakehead fish. Both of them have like really flaky, fatty meat. It goes really well with like a stew like that. It's fiery. Wow. So by the way, I'm hanging out with my friend Tony. We had taken a trip together in the Isan before, and now we get to visit the South together. Tony is a photographer, a videographer. Tony, what's your favorite dish so far, man?
So far, I'm really surprised by this. It tastes like crab fried rice, but without the fried rice.
Oh, how genius. Yeah.
It's great.
You can tell the smaller serving size, you know it's going to be just like packed with flavor if they bring out such a small plate. Yeah. Looking forward to this one, man. How are the chilies? Is it spicy?
It's moderately spicy. Not too spicy.
Tony is providing the super high quality video footage for our trip. So you can see like the finished product of the whole trip. It's going to be his work. Pu in Thai is crab, pat is fry, prik is chili, kinu is the type of chili. So pu pat pik kinu, you can practice your Thai with that dish. And I'm going to get to tasting this dish. That one you can taste the smoke. And the chilies work so well to go with that smoke. They're just fiery. Jaggedness comes with a smell as well. And then you have that underlying burning of the chili heat, the oiliness from the chili seeds. That's a classic. Wow. Okay, so the next dish is actually kind of unique. It is tom yum, and you will never really see tom yum on a plate. So this is dry fried tom yum. There's still water to the dish, right? So the chef will still add up 1 or 2 spoons of water, but it's tom yum hang. So it's fried first, then added to the dish. Really unique, and it's going to be really herbal. Look at all the lemongrass, the bai makut, the kaffir lime leaf. Well, I'm going to serve Lee also. This dish looks really interesting. Tom yum doesn't really have a chili paste. It's all fresh. Lemony and sweet. There's galangal in there too, but I can't really taste it as much as the lemongrass. There's some fire, but it's not like the gangsom. So nicely chewy, but different than like a steamed fish. The fried edges, you can kind of feel them. That's good. Okay, so yes, this is an omelet, but from what my friend Ton tells me, this is actually a dish you might even order for dessert. It's a must-have at this restaurant. You notice the color, it's like orange. That's because it's made with duck eggs, not chicken. So this dish, it is a house specialty. You do not want to miss this dish. Kai Tiao. Let me show you another Kai recipe. So Kai in Thai is egg. Kai, mala, pad Kai. So mala is the vegetable. And you can see the simple name. A lot of Thai dishes are named like that. You have a vegetable name, pad Kai, which is just the vegetable fried with egg. So mala, pad Kai. Again, look at the orange tone to those eggs. And in the South, actually, one of my favorite things to do is eat eggs with curry. So you order like a fried egg dish or like an omelet, and then you have gangsom to go with it. You just ladle over the curry. We'll do it later. Right now, I gotta try this. Chilies on top. Kai Tiao right here. Salty, it's just really comforting. Fluffy egg omelet. Okay, so here you can actually compare with the tom yum hang, because this is a classic tom yum, and it's a tom yum made with shrimp. So what do you call it? Tom yum goong. Remember, goong is shrimp. So tom yum goong, you can see they've added some garlic floating around on top, galangal, lemongrass, green onions, and tomatoes. This one's made with fresh shrimp like that. It's going to be sour, like really herbal. Tons of lemongrass in that one. And then sometimes you might have it with coconut milk, but this one is specifically ordered nam sai, clear water. It doesn't mean it's just water though. That broth has so much flavor. You can see it's like translucent. There's so much, I guess, lemongrass extracted into the water. Well, so I'm just pouring it onto my plate. I lost my bowl. I used it well, trust me. So we're down here as guests of the Tourism Authority of Thailand. That's why we are down here in Hat Yai in the first place. But today, the itinerary, walking around Songkhla, is just awesome. Actually, yesterday and today. Yesterday we did a lot of natural stuff. You might have seen those videos already. The hike, the cave. I think personally that was the coolest cave I've ever been to in Thailand. Really incredible. It's totally off the beaten path. The entrance didn't even have a sign, so thanks to our local friend, again, Tae Hieng, he gave us a great morning yesterday, a bunch of natural visits. Then we went to Hat Yai for some cool restaurants. But today we're walking around in Songkhla. It's such a walkable city. The 3 blocks right here, you could easily spend the entire day. There is so much little history to enjoy. Earlier, let me show you some clips right now. We were checking out the Nora 168 house, which is actually a UNESCO heritage site of Songkhla. So right here, they practice this Manora traditional dancing, and it is just incredible. When I was a teacher 10, 12 years ago, some of my students were very interested in this, and they had a teacher who was especially knowledgeable about traditional Isan style dancing. So Manora is something I don't really know about, so that was my first time. Such a treat. So I'm showing you these clips right now. These are all from a little bit down the street from this restaurant. So now we are back to Tae Hieng Ew. It's kind of hard to remember because it's not Thai language. So at Tae Hieng Ew, you can have a Thai Chinese, but also Southern Thai Chinese. Great menu for lunch with your whole family. It was awesome for us today. So there you go. That's the video for today. And we are full. We're going to take a breather, maybe get some coffee. Yeah, coffee in the South is good too, but that's it for today's video. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. Lee and myself were really enjoying being guests of the TAT on this trip. See you for the next video. Later.